everybody, welcome to this new video. I hope that you're all doing amazing. So in this video I want to share my way to learn English, so keep watching until the end. And before we start the video, I'm close to reaching 8,000 followers on my YouTube channel, so if you like my channel, follow me. And let's just jump right in. So if you want to learn a new language, even English, you should focus on 4 skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. They are the most important skills when you start learning a new language. Let's start with reading. Okay, I advise you to follow this channel. It's called Listening Time, and it's very useful when you start learning English. Why? Because for each video it has a level like A1, A2, C1, B1, and B. And I advise you to use the shadowing way because it's very useful to improve your pronunciation and listen at the same time. And if you don't understand any expressions or any words, you will write them in any notebook you have, and after finishing the video, translate them in Google. If you don't want to forget these expressions or these words, you will watch the video again for 5 days or even a week. And always using the shadowing way. The shadowing way is repeat the expressions after the speaker. At the first time, read the expressions slowly and then read them quickly. You should read the expressions like the speaker. So you have to try more and more until being like the speaker who speaks in the video. Also, I advise you to download Historia. This is very useful to read any stories you want. At first, he will test your English level. After that, you will start the journey. And I really love it. Why? Because when you start reading a new story, of course you will find new words. So if you don't understand any word, just click on this word and you have 2 options, this and this. You should click on the yellow option. Why? Because at the end, when you read the story, he will test you about these words. That's useful. Okay, now we will talk about listening. This is very useful when you start learning a new language. So you should listen an English podcasts like Coffee Break English. It's very useful for the beginners. Also, listen to short English stories. You can listen to English podcasts when you do anything like reading, writing, cooking, painting, or doing anything like this, and you will improve your listening without any feeling. And you can listen to any podcast for 20 minutes every day. Okay, now let's move to speaking. Speaking is important to improve your pronunciation. And when I started learning English, I was always looking at the mirror and talk to myself about my routine, my plan, and also describe my feeling. Also, I started a video and I talk to myself like I'm a YouTuber. This simple step can improve your pronunciation and speaking at the same time. And after a few days, you will see the change. And if you want to communicate with any person, you should download phone, because we can communicate with any person from different countries and without showing your face. And the last skill I want to talk about is writing, of course. You can write your daily routine on your notebook, or describe your feelings, or talking about your plans. You can just write anything. Also, you can write on your phone, and after finishing, you will take a photo and send it to ChatGPT, and he will correct your mistakes. Finally, get up and start learning English. Why? Because it's a universal language, and you can communicate with any person from any country by English only. So what are you waiting for now? No matter how old are you, just start learning. I started learning English when I was 13 in 2023. Let's be honest with you, I started learning English from Duolingo. Okay, it's useful for the beginners only. Also, I started from YouTube, and now my level in English is B2. Guys, this is my advice for you. When you start the shadowing way, watch the video again for 1 week. Why? Because you will remember the new expressions without any feeling. And that's why this step is very important. And keep learning English every day. And change your phone's language into English. Watch English videos, English movies, and that's all. And here we are in the end of the video, so tell me in the comments if my English is well or not. And have a good day. See you next time.